Hi, I'm Jeremiah here with Colorado Climbing Company with a tip to help you climb more efficiently and safely. So a lot of times newer climbers who are starting to follow or clean climbs aren't sure what to do with the gear they have or that they're cleaning, and they don't know how to put it on their harness so that way when they hand it over things don't get dropped and everything goes smooth and efficiently. So what I'm going to talk to you about today is how to re-rack gear as you climb. So that way, when you hand it over, there's less chances of dropping it, and there's less likelihood of you getting your foot caught up or maybe, tripping on it. Okay. So, first thing we're going to do is kind of show you the different sort of slings that you might have as you're climbing. So you might come upon like quick draws or 2-foot slings, or if you're coming from an anchor, you might have a cordelette like this or a 4-foot sling. Okay. So, for the short things like quick draws, they're usually pretty simple. You're just going to clip that to your harness. Okay? And you can tell it hangs a little bit above my knee, so I'm not going to trip on it. A little more complicated would be something like this, a 2-foot sling, because we want to shorten this. We don't want it hanging down here where we can trip on it and then we have to hand it to somebody and they have to fix it all back up again. So what we're going to do is we're going to take one carabiner, pass it through the other, it makes a loop. We're going to clip the closest part of that loop like that. Now it's shortened it up quite a bit. It's almost as long as that quick draw, still hanging above our knee. Okay. Then we have things like cordelettes like this and 4-foot slings, which are a little longer. And we deal with these a little bit differently. So we don't want to untie the loop, but what we're going to do is we're going to twist, fold in half, twist, fold in half. We've shortened it quite a bit. Then we're going to twist it around our fingers several times so it bunches up, and then put those two fingers together, those two loops around our fingers, and clip a carabiner through it. And now we can clip that to our harness, and it's nice and short. Okay, we don't have to worry about tripping on any of this. And then when we go to hand it over, it's easy to see what is what. It's not very confusing. Okay, so that'll kind of show you what that would look like if we were on a route. We have our belay anchor here. We have a couple pieces of gear up here that we're going to clean. So, starting at the anchor, you've been told you're on belay. You're going to unclip from that anchor. Then, you've got your carabiner that's going to probably go with this sling. You're going to take that piece of cord off the anchor. And this happens to be a 4-foot sling, not a cordelette, but you deal with them pretty much the same. You're going to twist, fold in half, twist, fold in half, and then twist around your fingers a couple times, and then fold those two loops together and clip that locking carabiner through it. Now it's nice and small. Put it on our harness. Now we can clean that gear like that. We can even organize it by size if we want to. Maybe put this in the back where it's out of the way because we're not going to use it. Then we have something like this right here. We got a quick draw and a 2-foot sling. So this will be a little bit different. I'm going to clean the gear first. That way if I drop it, it doesn't go all the way to the ground. It's still on the rope. Then I'm going to clip the gear to my harness. Take the quick draw off the gear, clip that to my harness. Then lastly, I'm going to take the quick draw off the rope like that. Okay? With a 2-foot sling, the process is the same. I'm going to clean the gear, attach the gear to my harness, take that sling off there, shorten my sling, so just one additional step. So I've shortened it, then I can clip it to my harness, take it off the rope. I didn't drop anything. Then once I get to the anchor, a lot of times they're already clipped in, I can clip that this way. So that way it's easy for them to grab. There's less risk of dropping things and, being unorganized. Okay? So this has been a climbing tip from the Colorado Climbing Company. Hopefully now you can re-rack your slings more efficiently so you're less likely to drop things and less risk of tripping or getting hung up on those slings. For more tips and information, please check out our website.